Okay, but hear me out.
Hey guys, I'm Mike,
Morgan?
and this is the Hear Me Out show. Today we're going to be talking a lot about President Trump's first State of the Union address, how what we thought, what was good, what was bad, the dumbasses who didn't stand.
Who stood, who didn't stand.
And we're also going to be talking about the Super Bowl.
Previewing the big-time Super Bowl, probably.
For sure.
The media event of the year.
I'm not going to give my pick yet because I don't pick a team until the day of.
Oh, sure. He doesn't do his pick until a minute left in the fourth quarter. That's when he does it. This is who I think is going to win.
Yeah. So I guess share us. Let people know that we're live. We kind of had a little bit of a jumbled week today, so we couldn't do our normal Wednesday show, which we will be switching to Tuesdays.
Because we're humans.
Yes.
We work.
It was a long week for working.
Yeah.
But
fill the wallet.
But hey, nice. It's different doing it kind of early.
Yeah, there's daylight.
It feels weird.
Yeah, it does. It feels like we're not doing something right.
It's not 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing. All right, so what did you think about the State of the Union?
Overall, I think a lot of people are mistaking. Trump doesn't have that oratory style. I mean, he's a great speaker. He definitely captivates you. You're definitely listening, and you're on the edge of your couch. But a lot of people are expecting this Obama-esque, unbelievable oratory skill, and he doesn't have that. He's just it's more like a conversation when he has a speech.
Yeah.
All of his talking points got touched. He did most of his talking points, and there was, political moments and non-political moments, good stories about all the people that he's featured that are in Melania's section. I think it was good.
It was. I like the people he's featured. That kid with
Preston.
Yeah,
with
going
flags.
around putting the flags on the
40,000 flags or something like that. Wild. The kid's like 12 years old.
The Coast Guard lady?
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that pissed me off was I saw few people who did not stand when he recognized her.
Yeah,
I went off.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I remember you texting me. It was like...
Yeah, I texted you right away. I'm like...
Twitter fingers. Yeah, you were upset. And I think a lot of people were upset about that. There's one thing, if he's going to say something that's particularly, political, like when he talks about, Social Security, which he didn't, I'm saying, if he talks about the issues, I understand you're not going to stand, you're not whatever.
Yeah. But
for an American hero that saved, what'd she say, 40 lives or something like that? 60 lives?
Something like that.
Something wild. Stand up.
Just, it's respectful. Like I went off last week about people over party. That's probably going to happen today because we're talking about
yeah.
But...
Yeah.
Like,
I've said this before and I said it earlier. Trump could stand up and could say, well, we've cured cancer and no one has to work anymore. And people would be like, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Nancy Pelosi would still be chewing gum, telling people to sit down.
That's the problem. People are so used to things.
Yeah.
That they can't get over it.
A lot of it is people have people that they have to stand up for. So if you get elected from a certain area, you have to, air quotes, represent that area. So a lot of people saying these crazy things, that doesn't necessarily mean that they believe in that. It's just they have to believe in that. So when certain things are, if you get elected from an area with a huge military base, you better be jumping at joy whenever they talk about veterans and things like that. That's how that works.
Yeah,
and a lot of people do it for ridiculous reasons. I think they had, I didn't see the video, but they had a picture of Nancy Pelosi turning around and telling another Democrat to sit down.
I saw the picture that you tagged me in that on Instagram.
The girl, the woman is looking at her like, are you kidding me? I don't even remember what the issue was. I really wish I knew what the issue was, but
I don't know what the issue was.
I still can't get over the fact that you broke your iPhone X already.
I did. My iPhone X broke.
Oh my god!
The back of it.
Remember, it was supposed to be unbreakable.
I know. I'm going to be texting. I'm going to be going to Apple for that, and it broke in a life-proof case.
Sue.
I'm going to call them.
Get some Goldstein or something to represent you.
I mean, the Apple. That's
do you have Apple
advertisement.
Care? You have Apple Care?
I don't know.
Which means probably not.
I don't know. We're going to figure it out.
So I want to introduce. I hate that this is his name, but this is his name. It's a little pig. He's about 6 inches long, and he's our
He's our fact checker.
He's our fact checker, and he's our mascot. His name is Little Fucker.
How do we even come up with Little Fucker?
I said, what are we going to name this Little Fucker? And you're like, Little Fucker. And I was like, we're doing that. That's what's happening. So if anything, like for right now, like we were talking about Nancy Pelosi, she gets one of those because she didn't stand up for a bunch of different things. When he mentioned...
when he even said people over party.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't remember the direct quote, but seek out common ground.
Or when he when he was talking about the African American unemployment being at an all-time low and the Black Caucus was just sitting there.
Yeah.
You get 4 for that.
And the best thing about my notes, my notes on the State of the
He
Union.
almost ripped the paper because he was writing so firmly.
I had the quote, "Seek out common ground," and then underneath, like for 5 lines, bolded, it says, "Stand the fuck up."
Yeah. And he's not talking about the national anthem. He's talking about when certain things happen with certain issues, when he's recognizing certain heroic Americans and people aren't standing up. Stand up.
Just get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. It's 2018. We should be able to do that.
Great. That's good. That's good. I'll be on. Just throw shit up against the wall. That's good.
What are some other good points?
I have it, actually. I'm glad that you brought that up. Let me pick up.
Or
my
while you're
notes.
picking that up, the one thing that bugged me the most was the clapping.
Yeah.
He did not move his hands away from in front
Yeah.
in front of the mic. Move
Yeah.
your hands away.
I think that one of the first things that I wrote down is the kid Corey from that Stout, from he was a welder, and he was talking about how he's putting himself through college. He's got 2 little kids, and you look over and the Democrats don't stand. Isn't that their guy? The average working American, isn't that supposed to be their guy?
It's supposed to be.
Their stand-up guy. He was a welder for a manufacturing company, and he got fired, and then this company hired him, and now he's been there for 13 years. That's supposed to be their guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Second thing I wrote down is how Apple's going to repatriate $358 billion and hire 20,000 workers in. And there was no timetable given for that, so I don't know what that's going to be. ExxonMobil is going to put $50 billion in, repatriate $50 billion. That's all good. That's
Talking about this, I just got a news alert on my phone. It says Dow Industrial sink more than 500 points.
Sinks?
Yeah,
So now it's at 25,500?
must be.
Oh, no. It's a bear market.
It's a quick news alert. All right, go back to your points.
He made a toast to the American flag and what it stands for, and the left doesn't stand.
Was it towards the beginning?
Yeah.
Majority
Right
of them did. The majority of them did stand.
They
up.
did. Okay, I have that wrong.
I'll go back because I remember that because I saw that and kind of pointed it out how majority of it. There were some of the dumbasses who did still sit, but yeah, we're not recording this one for video, so we can't really
Yeah, because
show the videos. We're not dressed properly.
yeah, my hair's crazy.
It was a long week, very long week.
Yeah.
Yeah, majority of them stood. I got majority of them standing, but
Yeah. Okay.
what was the other one? There was another one where people didn't stand up. I can't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bunch of stuff. It's all politics, and people are so tired of politics. And I think that that's what gave Donald Trump a lot of fuel, is that people felt like he was standing up for them. He was standing up for the people that are tired of it, tired of the whole cabal, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. And like we were talking earlier, he has gotten better with his public speaking.
He's still really halting when he talks.
Yeah.
And he's still, one thing you can't do as an orator is you have to understand when you say something that it's going to elicit a response from the crowd. And sometimes he continues to talk over the crowd and he doesn't let his points flourish. But this was one of the longest State of the Unions ever.
What was it? At least the YouTube video I was looking at, about an hour 20. Yeah, I guess because the average union's about an hour, hour 15.
People will find something to say. People, he talked for this long. Well, what a guy. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did. Whatever.
From what I watched, I thought it was pretty good. His, like I said, his talking has gotten so much better from when he actually was running. Mm-hmm. And,
yeah.
And that's it. When he ran, what pissed me off the most was he wasn't a good public speaker. Like you said, he doesn't know when there's going to be something that gets...
Right.
Like, seriously, throwing people out because someone disagreed with you, I think that's a little childish.
Oh, when...
unless they were a big disturbance, like a giant disturbance, then okay, maybe throw him out because they can be
Are you
endangerment
talking
to
about
other people.
the guy?
I'm talking about in his things in general,
Oh, okay.
like just in general.
Well, there's
But like throwing people out because they don't agree with you, like come on, that's kind of childish.
There's a certain thing that happens when somebody becomes the president in this country. They're Mr. President for the rest of their life.
They are.
You have to show respect to the office, and a lot of people in mainstream media don't, and that's why he puts him in his place. That's why he had the fake news awards. That's why he threw the one guy out who was talking about the shithole comment.
Yeah, but
He
still,
said, "You're
it's
out,
childish.
get him out," and now he doesn't have a press pass anymore.
I think it's childish.
It shows a message. You have to respect the office.
You have to respect it, but you also have to criticize it.
Yeah, I guess.
You can't just let it go uncriticized, or else we'll have another Nixon.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you got to find that middle ground. Yeah, you could say what you want, say what you think, but like throwing people out just because they disagree with you.
Yeah.
That's like if we disagreed about something and we stopped talking.
Bye.
Yeah, see you there.
Come
We have our
lock the door.
disagreements, but we still talk about it.
Yeah.
We sit like,
I gotta walk around with an instant fact checker all the time when I'm around you. Well, really? Because this happened. Okay, well, this happened too. Okay.
and that's what I hate is nowadays people cannot have a political conversation without somebody getting pissed off. Like there
Or
was
somebody
somebody
being
that
called a racist.
Yeah, there was somebody that I just met, and we had like just met them, maybe talked to them for a few days, and our political conversation was perfect. We were both on the different sides of the spectrum in this issue. I was more conservative, she was more liberal on this,
Shocked.
and we had a good conversation. There wasn't oh no, fuck you, or oh no, you're wrong. It
Yeah.
was okay, yeah, but here's this side, or yeah, like
Did you ever think of this? Or
Yeah.
Or well, are you taking into account this? It doesn't. People don't do that anymore. I saw a friend of mine who I went to high school with on Facebook posted something like, "If you voted for Donald Trump and you're a white American, I'm just going to assume you're a racist and never talk to you again."
Yeah, I remember you talking about this.
I
before.
immediately unfollow because I don't need that in my life. I don't need that.
It's just because, again, it goes back to the point. Just because
furthest
someone
thing from a
disagrees
racist.
with you
Yeah.
doesn't mean you should throw them out. It goes like your life, your family, whatever.
Discussions. You got to have a discussion. You and I had an unbelievable discussion about DACA a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot.
Yeah. We both did. It was...
Speaking of DACA, 1.8 million people on the road to amnesty. And I happen to agree with it.
Yeah, I mean...
They're here, they're working. They've proven that they're working.
Yeah. And it takes...
I think it's
It takes time. The average American citizen could not pass a citizenship test.
Aside from that, you don't have the money for it. You can hire an attorney and get it, sped up, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
And just the time, it's ridiculous.
7 years it takes.
I started doing the Ancestry.com thing, and even when my great-grandma came through, it took like 10 years.
Yeah.
Just to get... And that was in the... What?
20s.
Yeah. You think it would have sped up by now? It's 2018. I almost said 2017.
Or the Nina times, no Irish need apply. There was signs outside of all these places that said Nina, no Irish need apply, and the Italians were persecuted too.
See, and that goes in a circle too. You had the Irish, you got the Italians. Today we got the Muslims. It goes in a circle.
I just hold on.
Are you fact checking me?
No, I'm not fact checking you. I'm just saying an Irish and Italian never strapped a bomb to themselves and blew up a religious something because of something else. No, yeah, let's do it. An Irish guy never slapped a bomb to himself and blew himself up.
Back
At the rate-
back then they didn't have bombs.
What did they do?
Nowadays it's just more because they have the technology to make it worse.